of the internet. Don't worry about my nails, okay? We're not gonna talk about that. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Aryabat, and on today's video, we are going to be doing the long-awaited Q&A video. I kept saying I would do this video for the longest time, and then life got so busy, and especially during the holidays, I feel like my uploading is like kind of lacking. Work is busy. I had a Friday the 13th shop event at my tattoo shop. I had family visiting, and then I'm going back home to visit family again, and it's like, oh my god, I need a break. So my YouTube game has been kind of not strong right now, but we're getting back into it, and we're going to try to get back in the mindset of like, upload videos, girl, because in the New Year's, just you wait. Just you wait. I have so many videos planned. But yes, on today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys all the things that you want to know about my life, tattooing, working, YouTube, all that stuff. Enough of me yapping, let's just get started. I have people who have asked me questions on the community section of my YouTube channel, and then I've had people like ask me questions on my YouTube videos, like in the comments, and then I've had people ask me questions in Gmail, like they emailed me when I said I was doing a Q&A video. So I'm just gonna take questions from everywhere and try to answer them. There's no specific like time sections for certain questions I'm answering. I'm just gonna go like randomly, but then I will like put the question on the screen, and if you're interested you can watch, and if you're not you could just skip and go to the question that you want to know more about, I guess. So the first question is, why did you start a YouTube channel? So the reason I started a YouTube channel is because ever since I was little, like besides drawing, I always loved being in front of a camera, and I would make video diaries on like my dad's phone and my old Nintendo 3DS. And I remember like watching the show Good Luck Charlie, where Teddy would make video diaries for her little sister, or like iCarly, where like everyone knows what iCarly is. It's like they were live streaming every week on the internet or whatever. And I just feel like I grew up in the era of like, internet is so cool and fresh and funky. I just love talking to a camera. I'm a yapper, okay? I yap all day long. It is so bad. And I actually did have a YouTube channel in like middle school, high school, where I made a lot of makeup videos and like a lot of outfit videos, but my parents made me quit because they were like, that's a waste of time and you should be studying. And I was like, okay. But ever since I moved back out on my own, I mean with my roommate, but technically on my own, I was like, I have the freedom to do whatever I want. Why am I not doing a YouTube channel? I've always wanted to be a YouTuber, not gonna lie. Here I am now. I restarted my YouTube channel this year in February or March, and it's the end of the year now and we're over 1,000 subscribers. I've gotten so much support and I've talked to so many cool people, and it's been so amazing, and I'm so glad I started my YouTube channel, because now that I finally got the swing of things, next year, 2025, I can feel it. It's gonna be my year. I am going to kill the YouTube game. The next question is, how did you become a tattoo artist? Also, more background about me is I was always drawing as a kid. I would draw like all over my math homework. I hated math. I was always doing art. And in middle school, I was like staying in on the weekends, not going anywhere, just drawing in my room. In high school, same thing. Like I actually had a webcomic that I was working on too on the website Webtoons. I was always drawing. And then I went to college for art. It's weird because when people ask me like, what did you major in? My major technically is studio arts, but I took so many animation classes that I just tell people I had an emphasis in animation, because originally I thought I was going to become an animator and like work for Disney, Nickelodeon, something. But when I moved back down to Southern California from my hometown up north, I was looking for a tattoo artist down here, and I stumbled upon a girl who was an apprentice at the time, and I really liked her work, and so I messaged her and I was like, hey, I really want like a tattoo. And I started going to get tattoos from her, and we kind of bonded, and I told her I love drawing. Honestly, I've always wanted to try tattooing if I can, and that's kind of how it came to be. She told me to like message her boss, and which is now my boss, and I basically had an interview, and he looked at my portfolio and like all the artwork that I was doing. My apprenticeship, I had to pay money for it, and that's not always how it is. Some apprenticeships are free. And so when he offered me the opportunity, I actually had to turn it down. I was like, I have to save money because I can't afford this, and my mom didn't want to help me because she thought tattooing was like such a bad thing. She's like, why did I send you to college to become a tattoo artist? I remember I worked so hard. I was always working overtime just to save up money for this apprenticeship, because my apprenticeship cost $5,000. Bruh. That's a lot of money. But I saved up money and I messaged my boss, and he was like, yes, I still have room for you. I would love to take you on. and January of 2023 is when I started apprenticing. And here I am now, a full-time tattoo artist, which is crazy. I graduated my apprenticeship earlier this year in January because my apprenticeship was 1 year long. I don't know, I feel so accomplished. I was going to school full-time, I was apprenticing full-time, and I was working at Target full-time. So I was literally not sleeping. It was probably the worst year of my life work-wise, but it all paid off. Next question. What did you enjoy best from doing your art degree? I would say just the people that I met. I feel like I met so many cool and like-minded people. Also, everyone was so amazingly talented at school, so it felt really awesome to be around like people who shared the same passion. Why am I gonna spend $30 on a shirt when I could get it for 10? Next question. What do you look for when making new friends? What I look for when making new friends? Honestly, I just want people who I can like vibe with and who get my humor, because sometimes I have really dark humor, sometimes I have really dumb humor. Like I feel like my humor is the humor of a 12-year-old boy. It's so bad. Yeah, someone who can get my humor, someone who makes me laugh, someone who isn't afraid to be themselves, someone who is trustworthy, someone who is loyal, someone who has my back, because I will always have my friends' backs. Like, I got you. Next question is, what countries would you like to visit? I always have wanted to visit Japan. I've actually never been out of the country yet, but I really want to go to Japan. And also I really want to go to Romania. My parents are from Romania. I was born in the USA, but my parents are from Romania. So like I still technically consider myself Romanian. I've just never been. And so I feel like I should really, at this point in my life, go visit, because that is my culture. That is my culture. But definitely Japan and Romania. Next question is, what types of music do you like? I'm one of those annoying people where I'm like, I like all types of music, but I genuinely do, except country. Country's okay. Country's like iffy for me. But my all-time favorites, it's rap, hyperpop, funk, not funk, but funk, like Phonk. Right now I'm listening to a lot of Baby Jane and Maggie Lindemann. Maggie Lindemann is always the top on my Spotify Wrapped. The Weeknd is really good. Chase Atlantic. Nicki Minaj was actually for the past couple years my #1 on my Spotify Wrapped. Kim Petras. I love Kim Petras. She's amazing. Also, her slut pop albums are my guilty pleasure albums to listen to. Next question is, what are your goals for your YouTube channel? So my goals for my YouTube channel, I obviously want to upload way more often. This year has been kind of a struggle because I don't necessarily have the time, but starting next year, I actually will. I'll be able to have way more free time, especially since I'm making my own schedule starting in January. And I also just want to keep building like a strong community. I've gotten so many nice comments throughout my videos that are like, I've been subscribed to you since you just started, or like, it's amazing seeing you grow. And it's like, everyone is so nice. I don't know how to thank people who are like watching me. Like, you guys are the best and I love you. Also, maybe I'm gonna set a unrealistic goal here, but I want to hit 5,000 subscribers. I want to hit 5,000 subscribers. And like when you compare it to other YouTubers that have like 200,000 or 400,000 or like 1 million, or like Tara Yummy just hit 2 million, which is so fucking awesome. I love Tara Yummy. You're like, oh, 5,000, like that's nothing. To me, 5,000 is a lot. I'm like, oh, imagine 5,000 people like hit the subscribe button because they want to hear me yap. That's kind of crazy. Next question is, what is your biggest achievement so far in life? I would say my biggest achievement so far is becoming a tattoo artist while going to school full-time and working full-time. And I was apprenticing full-time. I was so exhausted. I don't know how my heart took it. Like, I was drinking at least 3 energy drinks a day. A lot of bang energy. A lot of bang energy. Next question is, what video games do you play? So I don't play a ton of video games, mainly because I also just don't really have time for them, and any free time I get, I'm like working on YouTube stuff. But I used to play a lot of Final Fantasy 13, the 13-2 one. I've played a little bit of the Final Fantasy VII remake, and then I ended up just watching like a walkthrough. I've played Kingdom Hearts. I used to play a lot of League of Legends, and I'm kind of like salty about it because Jinx was my main character I used to play before Arcane came out and before she became like super popular. And so now when people ask me like, ooh, like who's your favorite League of Legends character, and I say Jinx, they're like, oh, you're only saying that because of Arcane. And it's like, no, I used to play Jinx before Arcane came out. She was my main character. Anyways, next question is, did you ever get your wisdom teeth removed? And if so, any funny stories? No. I still have my wisdom teeth in, even though I've had doctors tell me, or dentists tell me, you should get them removed. My teeth before I got braces, because I had to have braces for like 5 years. My teeth were so crooked and impacted, but I still have my wisdom teeth in and I don't want to get them out unless I really, really have to. Next question is, any big plans for 2025? So far, obviously, it's just working more on my YouTube channel. Making my own schedule. I'm switching my schedule from commission at my job to renting. So basically, if you don't know, in a tattoo shop, when you're on commission, at least how it is in my shop, where it's like you split what you make in a day with your boss, you're usually on like a schedule that they give you, just like how you work, you know, let's say at Target or like a retail food job, whatever, like you're on the clock, you're on a schedule. I don't get paid hourly, but I'm still like given a schedule. However, when I start renting my booth, I can make my own schedule and come and go as I please. So let's say I finish a tattoo, I don't have to stay there all day long in the shop if I don't have another appointment. And I could just come home and like work on more YouTube videos and edit and do all that fun stuff. So that's one of my big plans. My next big plan, I'm gonna go, I think, to Vegas for my birthday. That's what I have kind of planned. It's like still an idea, but I know it's gonna happen. I just have to plan it out starting the beginning of next month because I don't want to leave things too last minute. We'll see where 2025 takes me. Next question is, what is the best and worst thing about being a tattoo artist? Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good question. I'd say the best thing about being a tattoo artist is just meeting new people, giving them a piece of art that's gonna be on them forever. I feel like it's so personal, you know, like you're meeting someone from like a different career path, a different walk of life from you get to bond with them, connect with them, and then you get to give them a piece of your art on their body forever. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. I consider myself an introvert. I've always been an introvert. I get energy from being alone. If I'm around people for too long, I get really exhausted and I get irritated. However, I still really like the job of interacting with people and meeting new people. And I guess mainly because art is involved, you know, like I'm giving a person a piece of art on their body and they're choosing me to do that. And they're choosing my artwork. Like that's crazy. It feels so rewarding. However, the worst part about being a tattoo artist, I feel like, is when you are your own boss, basically, it gets really, really tiring. I feel like I'm working around the clock all the time. When I get home from work, it's not like I can just forget about the day. Guess what I have to do? I still have to work. I have to message clients. I have to draw. I have to draw for people who booked appointments. I have to draw flash designs hoping people will get them so I can make money and pay my bills. I'm always working. Always working. For my fellow tattoo artists out there, stretch your wrists, stretch your wrists, stretch your back. Damn, I am yapping a lot, but that's what this video is for. That's what you guys wanted, right? Next question is, do you have any tips for getting an ankle tattoo? I really want one, but too nervous. Do you have any there too? If so, can you show? Ankle tattoos, in my opinion, aren't that bad. It can definitely be a little more on the spicy side considering it's close to the bone. Unless you're getting it right on the ankle bone, that can be a little spicy. However, especially if it's like a small tattoo you're getting, just think about how it's gonna be over so fast. Tattoos, the best way I can describe them, it feels like you're getting scratched by a cat. Basically. Like, it's really not that bad, I promise. Once you start getting tattooed and you're just sitting there, the pain kind of like numbs out. It doesn't really feel that bad. I do have a tattoo by my ankle. I actually showed it off in my tattoo tour video. If you guys want to watch that, I'll add like a card or something up there so you guys can watch it. It's really not that bad, I promise. Like, it kind of tickled, in my opinion. The best advice I can give is just to not be too nervous and just to relax and just know that it won't be bad at all, I promise. Next question is, what are your favorite movies and TV shows? My favorite TV shows are The Vampire Diaries, The Queen's Gambit. The Queen's Gambit was so good. Arcane. Arcane is amazing. Now I'm thinking of like older cartoons that I used to watch that still have like a soft spot in my heart. So like Winx Club, Teen Titans, Danny Phantom. Oh my god. Oh my god. As for movies, oh my gosh. I really like the X trilogy with Mia Goth. Pearl, X, Maxine, so freaking good. Also, anything with Jenna Ortega in it. Jenna Ortega is such a talented actor or actress. I could watch her act all day long. Also, anything with Zendaya. Next question is, who are your favorite YouTube channels? Ooh, my favorite YouTube channels. I feel like they kind of change throughout the years, but there's certain ones that I've been watching for years now. One of them is Simply Nessa 15. I used to watch her like starting in middle school, I think, but she made a lot of storytime videos and now she's a mother living her best life, so I always watch her vlogs. I used to watch a lot of Amber Caitlin Beal. If you don't know who Amber Caitlin Beal is, what are you doing? She was the ultimate scene queen back in the MySpace scene queen era days. She doesn't make YouTube videos anymore, but I used to watch her and sometimes I still watch those videos because they're so nostalgic for me. Also Lita Bunny. Lita Bunny was also like a scene queen YouTuber. I've also been watching a lot of Miranda Ray. She's the girl that like always changes her hair and stuff. I love her. She is so funny. I swear to God, if I actually met her in person, I feel like we would click. I have the same humor as her. Fernanda Ramirez. Fernanda Ramirez, her YouTube videos are so like light and fun and inspirational, and her vlogs are also just really fun to watch, and it gives me motivation to get my life together and do stuff and clean and film. Those are my favorite YouTubers. Sorry, I got distracted. Someone just commented on my video. I got distracted by a comment. The next question is artist red flags. So when you're going to a tattoo artist, you want to make sure that you're comfortable, you like their art, and you're also comfortable like in the shop, in the environment that you're getting the tattoo in. You should never feel pressured to do something you don't want to do. If you're going to get a tattoo and they're like rushing you, or like they put the stencil on and they won't let you see it in the mirror, like they won't let you check the placement, that's a red flag. Like you should always be able to check the stencil of where the tattoo is gonna be. And if you don't like it, you should always feel okay to move it. Like I always tell people, I'm gonna put the stencil on you. Go check it out in the mirror. Please tell me if you don't like it because I'm about to tattoo and I want you to be okay with this tattoo because it's gonna be on you forever. So if your artist is getting upset if you like ask to move the stencil, that's a red flag. If your artist is like just not being sanitary, if your artist is not being sanitary, if your artist is using the gloves they're tattooing you with to like touch other things, red flag. Stop right there. Just walk out. Your artist should always be taking off their gloves after they tattoo you if they're like handing you something or like picking up their phone. In the same comment, this person also said that they want an American traditional horse on their rib cage. They don't have any social media and all of their friends have tattoos from artists with really different styles. They're wanting to know, should they wait to get a tattoo since they're moving to a big city in 2 months rather than their small town? The best advice I can offer you is if you are not happy with the artists in your area, I would say wait. If you don't see an artist doing a specific style on their tattoo page, you can always message them and ask like, hey, do you have experience doing this certain style? And if so, can I see pictures? But if you can't find an artist that like you click with or you really like their work or it's just not like what you're thinking, I would say wait because tattoos are gonna be on you forever. So no need to rush. Just make sure that you are completely satisfied with the artist and make sure that you don't experience any of the red flags that I just mentioned, because if you do, just walk out. We are good on time right now. I'm like doing my best to try and get through these questions because I also have to leave for work in like 10 minutes. Oh my god, where do the questions go? Where do the questions go? My roommate asks, what would you do if when you okay, so he said yes would go? Well, yes. More questions. Next question is, what is your favorite holiday? My favorite holiday probably has to be Halloween. I take Halloween very seriously. Like I plan my Halloween costume at the beginning of the year. I have a photo shoot for like my main Halloween costume. I started this tradition. I have a photo shoot. I take it very seriously. And then I have another costume that's like just for funsies and for going out. Also my artist name is Moonbat. My name on here is Arya Bat. As you can tell, I love bats. And what are bats associated with? Halloween. Zuh! Next question is, do you have any tattoo plans for the future? I think this means like tattoos that I want on myself. I think that's what this question means. So far, I don't have any new ideas. I actually have a thigh piece that I started on. My coworker is doing it. And next month in January, I'm actually I work there. What am I saying? I made an appointment with her so she can finish it and she's gonna do all the shading. So that's finally coming together. That's the plan I have right now. As for new tattoos though, I don't know. I'm trying to think about it. Like I have my whole arm done, but my elbow is empty and I'm scared because my pain tolerance has gone like way down. I think my body is like, you've kind of earned it. I don't want to feel pain anymore for tattoos. But I'm like, dude, my arm looks so empty without the elbow done. So I think that might be the next tattoo plan. Anyways, oh my gosh, this video has gone on for so long. I think I'm gonna cut off the video here. Maybe again in like a couple months or a year, I will make another Q&A video if you guys have more questions, or if you have questions that you want answered like soon, right now, basically. Just comment below and I will try to answer them. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I didn't yap too much, but this is kind of what this video was for anyways. It's just a yapping session. If you want to keep up with me, don't forget to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. I swear if TikTok gets banned, I'm gonna be really sad because what am I gonna do without my TikTok brain rot videos? But for now, follow me on TikTok. Also stay tuned for more videos. I have so many videos planned. And also I just wanted to say a little disclaimer. I feel like a lot of people have possibly only subscribed for tattoo videos. And don't get me wrong, I love filming about my job. I love filming about tattoos and just taking you guys along with me throughout my day as a tattoo artist. However, this channel was not made to be about just my work. This channel was made to be about me as a person and doing fun things and self-care and having fun, like literally having fun. I've made videos about like me being in a music video, carving pumpkins with my roommate, turning her emo, like just fun stuff like that. And so I hope people don't expect that the only videos I'm gonna make are about tattoos, because that is not the point of this channel and that's not the direction I want to take. However, there are so many tattoo videos I have planned, so don't worry. But I just wanted to say that is not the only vibe of this channel, if that makes sense. Please don't unsubscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good night or day whenever you are watching this, and I will see you in the next video. I guess also in the new year. Okay, enough yapping. Mwah. Bye!